and that is Lozano's 9th goal of the season, and it's only November.
Oh, yes!
Hello and welcome back to another episode as part of the Corners of Europe Challenge, and welcome back to Shakhtar, where in today's episode we have got two games coming up. The first away from home, it's an away day today off the back of our two home games yesterday, playing up against Ajax, and then after that we are going away against Manchester United. Two great games that we have in store today for a team who sit in second place at the moment in the league phase. If we go and take a look here, if it'll let me go over to it, we've had 3 games so far, 3 wins against Chelsea, Roma, which you both saw last episode, and also Borussia Mönchengladbach, which was it's been a great start for us, and now this needs to continue going forward. Are Tromsø in? No, they're not. I thought they had made the Champions League. Where are they? They're in the they're in the Europa League. A very consistent Europa League team now. They sit in 9th place after 3 games, which is a really good result for them. But yeah, we've got those 2 games coming up today. Obviously, we've got a few games in between that, but we're here for the Champions League. We could pretty much secure top 8 today. If we get 2 wins, 15 points, we literally just need 1 point from our remaining games after that, which include Inter Milan and then the 2 games next episode of Dinamo Zagreb and Besiktas as well. So there's not many games between that, but obviously we have the January break as well, the winter break, so we'll have to have a bit of a pre-season going into that. It should be good. It should make out for a very good episode here against a team who we've beaten twice in 2 attempts whilst we've been here, as you can see there. So yeah, it's going to make out for a very good game, and we're going up to the Johan Cruyff Arena to play against Ajax. So the team for this game against Ajax, you can see a bit of a change formation. That is because Shevchenko has picked up a bit of a serious injury. We've not had too much luck with injuries. He's picked up a broken ankle, which he received a few weeks ago now, or a month ago. He's out for up to 2 months, so not too long, but he will be out for at least this league phase, and then hopefully back for the knockout games. He definitely should be back by then, by January. The team starts with McGonnell in goal, backline of Cambindo, Marcel, Lebedev and Cortazar. Lozano, Lind and Rodrigo make up the midfield. We've got Rysakov on the left, Jean on the right, and Zeldenrust up top. As the teams walk out here in the Johan Cruyff Arena, the second time we've come to this stadium in a few years. We've played Ajax every single season, but both games we've picked up routine wins, and hopefully this is another one today. Who is the little fella there? I'm not too sure who it is. Is it Jean? Maybe, is it Jean? It might be Jean, we do have a very tall team. I don't know who it could be. Or is it Rodrigo? It might be Rodrigo, actually. How tall is he? He's 158. I did not know he was 158. That's mad. I've genuinely never ever noticed that. I like to go for quite a tall physical team because I think it's a quality that a lot of modern wingers have, but also it's just a useful quality to have if you can get them. But he is 158 centimeters. That's mad. I didn't know that Linda's in here. He's bursting into the box. Squares it. Rodrigo is there, and he's not able to put it in. The little man in the middle, he's playing in the hole. We have to change the formation around a little bit. We drop the 2 striker, go to 1 striker, and go with this team that we have at the moment. Rysakov's had a good start to the season. That's why we play him, and Rodrigo can play in that area in the hole, so we might as well do it. Obviously, I think it'll work out well. It's just kind of manipulating the system once again. We could play Kuzminic, but I'd rather play Rodrigo, who can continue to develop in there, and he can play as a bit of a kind of even a shadow striker type role. So I think that's the plan, what we're trying to go for here. And I don't think the formation changes quite a lot, but we have conceded early on here in this game. It's 1-0 to Ajax inside 20 minutes in front of the goal, where all those Shakhtar fans are at the back of there. But we have to be patient. The goals will come. We've played a few games since last time out. We've actually lost a league game. We lost to Dynamo Kiev. Not Dynamo Kiev. We beat Dynamo Kiev. It was Prikpatia who we lost to 2-0 at home. Just one of those games. But we beat Dynamo Kiev 5-0 Very, very impressive result. Cammindo's in behind you. He squares it. Lozano is there. And that is Lozano's 9th goal of the season. And it's only November. Is that midfield role for him? I mean, he's been playing centre-back a lot more than he kind of should be. Because I guess he is the player who can go in the midfield. It's on the set pieces where he's a problem, but he's doing well. It's usually Puchkov and Lozano, Lozano going centre back and then Puchkov in the middle. But if he can score and play in that midfield role as he is today, then no problem. Puchkov would have played, but these boys get tired very easily. The younger lads, we don't want to cause them any injury or stuff like that. And I think that's maybe what the serious injuries are coming from for Shevchenko. He's going to have a serious injury in his career. It's bound to happen, but I think it's also because of the workload. So he will be back by the knockouts, which it looks like we can make if we get 2 results today. Obviously that United game is going to be tough. I don't know how they've done in their opening games, but it will be a tough game. Big reputation team that we're coming up against, but we're playing well here. We might even be on for a second goal. No cause for complaint at the moment. Cambindo plays his ball, and what a ball it is to Jean at the back post. Nothing comes from it. It falls to Cortazar, who finds Rodrigo, and he takes it on his left. Rodrigo into Zeldin Rust, back to Jean. Jean, where will he go? He's taking his time, trying to find the pass, but he loses out in the end. How unlucky is that? Back to Cortazar, and nothing comes from it in the end. But I think we played very, very well here. There's no real cause for complaint. We'll get those goals in the second half, hopefully, and come away with 4 out of 4 wins. I've been very, very impressed. I think we've played very, very well. We've shown that we're a team who deserved to be in that final last year, and I think top 8 is something that is possible for us. It's been arguably the most comfortable season that we've had in terms of our performances. Played very, very well, and now we just need to get over the line in terms of achieving that top 8. There's been so many things that have been thrown up for us in the past, and we should probably expect that something like that could happen. But at the same time, we're playing good football. We are playing good football. Like, look at that. We're caught in behind, but we win that. We make a good save, and we just go and turn the ball around very, very well. We're going to look to make a few changes here. Some tired legs out there. I think we put Marcel into the midfield, and then we bring on Kozhvenikov there into the midfield. Jean off. Apparently he's not having his best game, but I think it makes sense to bring him off anyway. And then Zaldan Rostov for Kuzminik will bring Rudenko on that right side for Jean. 20 minutes left to try and get a goal to pick up all 3 points. I mean, if we come away with a point, I'd be happy with that. I don't think we've performed too badly. Ajax have had a decent game. We could even get the goal here. Rodrigo at the near post. Who's going to be there? Cambindo this time, who has an effort. Not who you'd think would usually go up for it, but he's had the effort, not able to convert there. At the near post, is there going to be a final chance here? We've got the momentum in the remaining part of this game. Look at that pass map, by the way. The players all come down the left. Good stuff from that side. But it doesn't look like there's going to be a late goal here. The full-time whistle is going to go, and we pick up a very valuable point. And finally, the team for this game against Man United. We're going to the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. The team starts with McGonnell in goal, a backline of Cambindo, Marcel, Lebedev and Cortazar, Puchkov, Lozano, Rodrigo in the middle. We've got Rysakov on the left, Jean on the right and Zaldan Rust up top. As the two teams walk out here for this game, we've come off the back of 2 games. We actually lost one against Minaj. We just lost. We were winning 1-0 and then lost 2-1. I don't know what happened. I wasn't really looking at the game, but then we won 4-0 after that. There was an international break in between that, so we've had a pretty eventful few games leading up to this. As you can see here, United playing a bit of a narrow formation, so we're going to have to, I think we can combat that very well with those 2 players that we have in the middle, in Puchkov and Lozano, who got 2 goals in that game against Ruck. So he's on to 11 goals now. He is absolutely incredible. He was named in the top 50 players. I know the Ballon d'Or is like 30, but he was like the 46th best player or something like that. Ochoa, who you will remember, got like top 34, I think. And the mad thing is, Shevchenko, who was the overall, Zaldan Rust is in here, he's just put it over there. So unlucky to not score there against the team who have been trying to buy him and he wants to go to. He's going to have to put in a good performance if he wants to go there, potentially next year if we win it this year, because obviously I think I'd let players go if we do win this trophy, for the money, and then this team can be rebuilt or whatever they want to do with all that money. This is the position we want to leave it in, as Zeldenrust has a corner here at the near post. Lozano is there and he puts it in. It's not Lozano, it's Cortazar. It was going to be one of them, and this time it's Cortazar in front of Old Trafford to make it 1-0. I mean, I was not even like thinking what was going on. I just thought, Zeldenrust plays this in near post. I'm just thinking Lozano is going to be there, but no, this time it's Cortazar who gets there. Lozano was just behind him, them two. I don't know how teams don't know at this point how to counter our threat. I don't know. I don't know what our, when teams get scouting reports about us, I don't know what it says about us, but it must be pretty incredible, to be honest. We've got Lin suspended today, so we don't have him. No Kuzmanik. Shevchenko is close to returning, which is good for us. Rysakov has picked up a nice ball here. He finds Cambindo, and Cambindo squares it to Lozano. He's just put it over. How unlucky is that from Lozano? Could have had his 13th goal of the season. He's playing absolutely incredible at the moment. I forgot what I was saying. I forgot what I was saying just now about something. About the league games or something like that. The fact we're playing while Lozano's scoring, all that, I don't know. Zeldenrust playing well, all that. I think we're doing well at the moment. We lead 1-0 here at Old Trafford. I don't have much cause for complaint. I think we're playing really well. The Ajax game, obviously unfortunate to could not come away with the result that we looked for, but I don't think we played bad. I don't think we've started this game bad either. We lead 1-0 and could try and get a few more goals here in this second half to get us up to 13 points after 5 games. And even if we come away with a point, we've got Dinamo Zagreb and Besiktas, 2 teams who we should be beating at this point. If we don't come away with any points, that would be 16 points, and hopefully enough to get over the line. And we also have an Inter Milan game in a good position. Zeldenrust, don't play it him, don't play it him, now play it him. That's what happens, and Zeldenrust, so unlucky to not put that away there. He really has to probably do a little bit better, put more force into it. He's just passed it down the middle, and the keeper gets a hand to it. We have a chance from a corner though. Cambindo at the near post, who's there? It's into the middle a bit more. It's floating around. Jean goes in, and nothing comes from that. In the end, a little bit wasteful, but we can't get them right every time, can we? We've been so good with them. Look at the stats. Our attacking football has been really good. We don't retain a lot of the ball, but attacking wise, so good, and I think we need to exploit that. We definitely did in the Champions League final when we went 3-2 up. Just before that third goal went in, I literally said, I think that's the plan. We need to exploit our attacking qualities, and that's what we're doing here. And Rodrigo's won this ball back, and the little man in the middle, he might go all the way. Rodrigo with the shot, he's forced to save from the Man United goalkeeper. So close to making that 2-0 here and wrapping up surely this game here. What a contest it has. I mean, has it been a contest? But what a game it's been to come to Man United, the Old Trafford, and pull off a result like this. Cambindo with a nice ball into Jean on the edge of the area, wasteful in the end from us, but we are playing so well at the moment here. We're going to look to make a few changes shortly. Man United have not been in this game at all, but you'd expect them that they would be able to grow into this game, find some chances for themselves, or maybe not, as Cortazar has a throw and he's going to play it to someone short. Jean it is, who he plays it to, back to Cortazar. He's going to look to play ball, and he finds Jean. Jean's cutting in, and Jean has the shot, and he just puts it over there. We are not stopping attacking here. We've gone away to Manchester United. We've put up 6 shots on target. We've not had much of the ball, but we've been so effective in that press. You've got to remember, this is the type of tactic we're playing, and it's so effective in European football. We've been so effective with it, and our shots have just been exceptional. 1 goal is not Rysakov's in behind here to make it 2-0. He squares it. It's nearly in there. It takes a deflection off a Man United defender, and nothing comes from it in the end. We've just been so effective with our chances. 1-0 is not the story of this game at all, but it might go to 1-1 here as Man United have a chance to square ball in, and that is 1-1 here at the near post. The Man United player does convert there. Is this a goal though? I feel like he might have gone a little bit too early. I'd like it is a goal. That's very frustrating, that really. We've played so well, and we're not going to come away with the result unless we can find something late on here in this game. Jean's had a good game. I don't see why we should change these players. We've got one more Champions League game and then the month break, and then we go on to whatever, those final 2 games, and whatever whatever we have to do in order to get whatever position we need to get. We still might be on for just trying to get a playoff, but I don't think so. I think the aim is that top 8 position, and I think we can go on and get it. We really need to wrap up this game with a point or the 3 points. It's a bit annoying we've not come away with more points than we have. We could come away with 4. I would have liked that Ajax win, but if we come away with a win here or a point, not the worst result. And I think there's Dmitry Popov. It's Dmitry Popov at left back, and we win it back off him. I've been trying to sign him back, It's, we sold like 3 players. We sold Azevedo to, I think it was just Azevedo and Popov to Man United, and that was a bit of a mistake. I didn't realise until it actually was a mistake. I didn't know anything about the domestic rules because we had so many Ukrainian players initially in that team. It would have been good to keep them, and now I understand how I want to build my teams in the future, the types of players I want to bring in, especially in terms of depth. I think that initial squad can definitely be the depth in the future that we need, and has been so crucial and is so important in any team who's trying to contest for this Champions League title. And that is a late goal for Man United. They've just turned it on our heads, and that is the 80th minute. 2-1 Manchester United make it here, and we've collapsed a little bit, not been impressive at all, and they've made us pay here in this game. Are we going to find a late goal, or is it going to be our first loss in this league phase, and the first time we could fall out of the top 8 here? We do sit 8th place, but that is very, very frustrating. Are we going to come away with a point? We can go attacking for the final moments. The changes have worked very well for Man United. The full-time whistles are going to go, and that is a disappointing episode, really. So once again, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy that video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll leave you with this little tune, and I'll see you again tomorrow for our final games in the league phase. Thank you. Bye-bye.